Une image, Peter Bouchon, si vous me dites bagarder, ça va mal fait.
Good evening, watching Caribbean Images. Today's show, Dwayne Paul, Gardy Brazela, also dans programme ça, Anthony Bergford, ça qu'a fait dans l'élection, Marie Adam-Ovide, Caribbean Images était branché, Gardy Brazela, ça qu'a fait programme par nous 18 mai, fait Peter Bouchon était branché, all the details.
Everything that I heard, nothing was more profound and powerful than what our Assemblywoman Hyman stated. And this is the moment, and I'm going to be extremely brief because we're not going to win this race on 197th and Linden. Amen. You know, we can't just sing to the choir. We have to teach people new songs because they're off key. Our Assemblywoman stated that we should be tired the day after the race. And the reason we should be tired the day after the race is because we are tired of the city we're living in. And so our energy should go to turning that city around. And the same level of tiredness that we are experiencing of seeing 65% of black and brown children not reaching proficiency every year, that's the tiredness we need to put in this battle. The same level of tirelessness we see when 10-year-old Justin was shot and killed from the overproliferation of handguns. That's the tiredness we need to put into winning this race. That's the tiredness we need to see when this community had one of the highest levels of foreclosure, paying a disproportionate amount of property taxes. You have to move your children to other districts to get the quality education you deserve. Your fight for adequate health care. Your fight to make sure that you can have your small businesses open. The amazing job that the borough president has done, will do, and continue to do. This amazing team of elected officials that's here on the council level, the state level, and also on the federal level. This is our opportunity. We are going to win this race. We're going to win this race. When I win, you win. That's right. That's right. You are walking into City Hall with me. Together we can do this. And don't let anyone kid you that there's no Queens candidate running for mayor. What the heck am I? I went to PS 140. I went to ISA. I went to Bayside. And I have the receipts to show it. And so we are on our way. I have 5 more events tonight. Trust me when I tell you, we are going to leave everything on the floor. That's right. I want to just leave you with one story. Wayne Gretzky, hockey player. They called him the Great One. His first Stanley Cup. They lost. In his locker room, all of his colleagues and players were arguing over who missed the puck. What happened? They were fighting with each other on how they lost the game. Wayne, being a gentleman that he was, he went to the opponent's locker room. And it was quiet, so he stated they must have gone home to celebrate. And he peeked his head inside the locker room. You know what he saw? He saw them laying on the benches, bloodied and bruised. The difference between his teammates and them, they left everything they had on the ice. His teammate had more energy. And he knew then, in order to win a Stanley Cup, you have to leave everything you have on the ice. So if you are energetic, if you're not tired on the 23rd, if you're still arguing over who should have done what and what should have been done, then you know what? You did not leave everything on the ice. That's what we have to do. This rally today is to say that everything we got is being left on the ice because we're fighting for his future. This is going to determine the future of our children. And how Queens goes is how the mayor's race is going to go. You will make a determination on the outcome of this race. So let's take this energy, Let's energize folks. Folks who are going to say, well, I don't want to vote for this person because back in 3rd grade, they took my milk money. Put that all to the side. Put it all to the side. There will be a mayor in this city. There will be a borough president. There will be councilmen and judges. There will be. You determine who they're going to be. That is how we're going to decide this race. I know we will win when you turn out. We are tired of how we are living in the city. Match that tiredness with being tired of how much we put on the ground to win this race. Thank you, Queen. All right. Don't forget our slates.
It's great. I'm here at the Gardy Brazela Democratic Club. It's the first day of early voting. Get out the vote. It's so important. People in my Haitian community, people say, who are you? Cassandra, Petite Lacaille. Remember that. Cassandra, Petite Lacaille. I'm here. I'm in your home. I'm here in Queens Village. I need your support. Let's elect me as your next civil court judge, 4th Municipal District. Cassandra Johnson.
Rita Joseph. Ma fait cette vidéo ça pour parce que je pense que faut que je dise merci pour 2 bagages. Premièrement, merci pour d'abord pour implication, pour chaque ça qu'on prend sous dos pour communauté haïtienne. Mais faut me dire que ça pas étonné parce que tu toujours été un monde comme ça, ou tu toujours un monde comme ça, ou tu toujours un monde qui concerné par un problème l'autre, ou toujours un monde qui concerné le monde chaise sous dos ou voulait prendre mettre le sous dos pas puisque c'est comme ça me déconne donc c'est normal que me dise ça comme ça. Deuxième merci Mabzou c'est pour mon hier c'est pour mon côté toujours c'est pour l'offre vous toujours ben moi et mais je dis à faut me rendre l'appareil et faut inviter tout le monde le 22 juin à prendre responsabilité ça ensemble avec Rita parce que ça Rita fait c'est pas pour lui seulement lui pour nous tous dans la communauté et pour tout haïtien pour que nous ayons un représentant pour que nous ayons un monde que nous ca adresser un monde qui là pour nous que nous ca approcher leurs problèmes donc Rita pour gain tout support pour gain full support et m'a demandé nous tous supporter Rita Joseph.
On va parler avec nous on remarqué président Eric Saint-Louis docteur Alette dans la communauté.
Bon c'est tout un plaisir pour nous aujourd'hui pour nous supporter Rita. C'était un monde pas nous pour nous supporter dans la communauté parce que nous connaissons le cas représenter nous bien le cas font un bon travail. So nous sommes contents tout le monde la aujourd'hui pour un commencement. Et puis devant on fait bien. Merci.
Wow. Rita 2021. Period.
Une image, Peter Bouchon, si vous me dites que ça va mal fait.
This is Queen Jenny from Caribbean Image TV. I'm here with the well-known and the great
Joe Placide.
Joe Placide, welcome. And what do you think about the mayor election for 2021 in New York, this borough?
Well, as far as the upcoming mayoral election, we're already in it because today is day 2 of early voting. You have 8 candidates who are running for mayor, and I think the race really comes down to 3 individuals. I won't rank the 2nd and 3rd position, but I'll say one thing. Eric Adams is my candidate. Okay?
Mine's too.
Eric is head and shoulders above the field in terms of experience, in terms of competence, and in terms of really having a vision and an understanding of what this city needs across many platforms. It's not simply about economic development. New York City is going to come back, okay? But we need a mayor who understands where the people who are marginalized, where is their future? And I think Eric Adams understands that implicitly. He understands it clearly. When he talks about 80% of the individuals who are on Rikers Island don't have a high school diploma, that's a travesty. When he talks about the majority of students who don't really get a fair shake due to disparities in the educational process, that's serious. When we talk about affordable housing, okay, and what does it mean? You have to define that term. where the average working person in the city cannot afford to remain in the city. Okay, and this city is for New Yorkers, for the people who are here 15, 20, 25 years, working day in and day out to put their children through school. They should have an opportunity to stay in this city. When we talk about healthcare, the disparities in healthcare are well known. I can go through every public safety, obviously, is a big issue today, and we know that Eric Adams has the vision to address the myriad problems, because public safety involves putting police officers on the street who are adhering to their oath and are there to protect and serve. But there's a flip side to public safety also, which is, what do we do budgetarily wise? There's a lot of money in the police department that can be allocated for youth services and for programs that will help reduce the crime rate in the city. And so I think Eric is absolutely the #1 candidate. I believe in my heart he will be victorious. And while we're talking about politics and talking about campaigns, let's talk about the 40th Council District. And Rita Joseph is head and shoulders above the competition. 25 years as an educator. I remember when Rita was just 15, 16 years old, already active in the community, standing up for the rights of all people, not simply just the Haitian community, but for people across the board. She has the compassion, she has the vision, she has the intelligence, she has the energy, and she has the focus to be an excellent council person. Rita Joseph is the candidate. I urge everyone in the 40th Council District to vote Rita Joseph for the New York City Council. And I'll just add one other thing. In 2007, I was there. I had a lot to do with the person who's in office right now, okay? And I'm not going to talk about his track record, but I'll say one thing. I'm here for Rita Joseph, and so I believe that luck will strike twice.
Their inspiration and giving us knowledge more about the candidates, and we know they're definitely going to be victorious. And what other insights you would like to say before closing, and how can we reach you?
Well, I think the most important thing is for everyone to vote early, okay? And the reason you need to vote early is to ensure, in case there is a problem at your polling site that might turn into a 1 or 2 day problem, God forbid, if you vote early, you avoid those kind of problems. If you go to vote on June 22nd, and if there's a problem at your polling site, it'll be that much more difficult, probably cause you a lot more stress. We have an opportunity to vote a week early. I urge everyone to do your very best to get out and vote early. Vote Eric Adams for mayor, Rita Joseph in the 40th Council District. Go Rita, go Eric. God bless.
God bless. And how can we reach you if we got to have more information?
Well, you can reach me through Caribbean Images Television. You contact Peter Pouchon. Peter Pouchon will get in touch with me. If you have any questions about the political process, about voting, or any other community concern, let me know. I'll be more than happy. If I'm able to, I will help.
Thank you so much. It was an honor and pleasure to speak to you. All the best.
I see it as just my responsibility in service to the community. It's my honor to help.
Thank you so much.
Après rappelé Gardy Brazela dans l'élection, Gardy Brazela te font parler avec communauté ya et n'a pas rappelé tout c'est semaine là Mrs Gardy Brazela te perdu Marie Maud qui censé c'est maman li dans ce des condoléances à toute famille là qui touché par ça et Gardy Brazela te font parler avec nous sur élection pour 46 districts côté que grand pile monde qui dans élection ça et en pile l'autre candidat et tant que Mercedes Tassis te gagne plusieurs autres candidats tant que Shelly Paul, Dan Paul, you name it, élection c'est pour 22 juin dans Brooklyn. Restez branché avec Gardy Brazela qui débat nos plus de détails qui Jean élection a marché, qui te répond à plusieurs questions Caribbean Image. Restez branché.
I want to say that I've worked with him and he's a man of his words. He's very humble and I hope that the community will go out and vote for him because he's the only candidate that stands for something. The others have not done absolutely nothing in the community and they're just here. And I ask that you vote for Gardy and let be the #1 candidate. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good. Today to give my full support to my best friend in this community, Mr. Gardy Brazela. I am very proud to support him. Then I ask all the communities to do their best and to support. This is a good candidate. He's not a candidate who's going to sleep, but he's always awake. He is a candidate who speak, who step out and take action. That's why we are very proud of him. He always willing for everyone who need help. He never back out. We support him and we ask God to stay behind him. And that's why I ask everybody, try to do your best and do not forget a man like this. We need him in the office of the city council. We expect that he's gonna be a good one and he's gonna do the job right. That's why we are very, very proud of him. So we wish him all the best, and we ask everybody on that day, the 22nd, to come out and to vote Gardy Brazela for our next city council in the city of New York. A man that we honor, we appreciate, and we are very proud of him. And may God bless you, my friend, Mr. Gardy Brazela. I wish you all the best.
My friend started it. All right, so I know you're doing a good job too, Dr. Jimmy. So we're going to fund the precinct council, the clergy council in that district to make our community a better place in which everyone can live together with peace and harmony. So may God bless you. And I say to all of you, thank you for your support. To the bottom of my heart, I say thank you, and then guess I guarantee you, you will not regret it. I'm a man of my word. Trust me. All right, thank you. Yeah, you okay.
Hello, this is Council Member Alan Mayoral calling to ask for your support on June 22nd for my friend Gardy Brazela, my number one choice for City Council. Over the years, I have come to know Gardy as a dedicated and selfless leader who always puts community first. At a time when our city begins the long road to recovery, new leadership is crucial to rebuilding New York. I can think of no better successor to my time in the City Council than Gardy Brazela. Gardy will work to keep our streets safe and clean. He will support our small businesses and invest in our children's schools. Many have come to know that they can count on Gardy. Now let's ensure that Gardy Brazela can count on our number one choice. Vote on June 22nd for Gardy Brazela.
That's the thing. I went to church this morning. I was in Salvation Church this morning. I told the people they need to come out. If they want change, they need to come out. I'm the only one among this 8 candidates that can deliver, because I do understand the needs in the 46 council district. If they need change, they need to come out, because all of our problems are local problems. So if they come out, we will prevail, we will win, and then we will continue to do the service that we normally do for our community. We will increase services for our community. All right?
What's the website?
www.gardybrazela.com. The phone number is 718-513-1657. All right, thank you, Peter. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Also, if somebody needs a ride for election day, give us a call. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, and we'll come and pick you up.
All right. You need a free right to vote, and you're only right here.
Hi, Peter. I just want everybody to go. It's very, very important that we get Gardy elected. Otherwise, we want Canarsie to move forward, and we need new blood as leadership. We don't want to go back.
Dans élection pour maire ville New York a fait jour mardi 22 juin ça. Fois ça, communauté haïtienne dans New York là pas prendre menti belle parole politicien qui était là déjà yo et qui pas délivré promesse yo et qui pas jamais vu regarder nous même haïtiens qui travail du payer taxe nous dans city a. Tout politicien ça yo te font qui belle promesse que yo pas jamais délivré. Mais fois ça, communauté haïtienne dans New York là campé derrière Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang, yon leader dynamique qui vient changer le système politique ville New York. Andrew Yang, yon jeune candidat démocrate qui vient travailler pour faire ville New York là avancer vers l'avant avec gros chaîne projet développement pour créer travail, bon champ job dans ville là. Andrew Yang pral mettre bon champ sécurité puis pral nettoyer ville New York. Andrew Yang l'arrivé maire ville New York là. La lancé $1 billion cash relief programme côté que nous-mêmes dans la communauté haïtienne nous capable joindre bénéfice pas nous la donne. C'est ça que fait jour mardi 22 juin ça. Nous toutes haïtiens dans ville New York là, nous toutes nous pral voter Andrew Yang for New York City Mayor. Payé par Yang for New York and
for years, but now people from different communities in New York are suffering. Our city is in very, very tough shape right now, and that's why we need a different form of leadership in City Hall. Am I right? Yeah! And one thing I say to folks here in the city who've been disappointed by our leadership over the years is that what you're accustomed to is a political figure like myself comes to you and then asks you for your vote. And then what happens? They disappear for 3.5 years. Things just continue on the path that they were going. And then they come back to you 3.5 years later and they're like, hey, I need your vote again. Is that a reasonable summary of how it works? No, and that's been happening here in the Haitian community, that's been happening in the Asian community, the Latino community, in different neighborhoods around New York City. And I say enough, am I right? Yeah! I want to be a mayor who, number one, comes back and spends time trying to solve problems, not when I need your vote, but because that's my job. It's going to be my joy to work with you all to try and make people healthier, improve your schools, have there be a community center where people can convene, support artists, because I know being an artist is not an easy thing. And let's give Mikhail another round of applause for being awesome. But these are the problems that unify us. Safety, unfortunately, is a growing issue. People don't feel safe riding the subway or walking the streets. People see the trash piling up. So I want to deliver real...
Traveling these wide roads for so long, my heart's been far from you. 10,000 miles gone. Oh, I come in and give you every part of me. I just blood on my hands and my lips on the beat. In the darkest hour, mother's words reaffirm me. Surrender to the river, and the wash us clean. Take me to the river, I go. Oh, take me to the river, I go.
Caribbean image, tout ça avec image, belle image. Puis le gros jazz, puis Gasman couleur, aïe, couleur dans jazz là.
En pile Antoine Coquefou chance ça pour aider ça et puis m'ta souhaité tout le monde t'a aidé nous t'a joindre nous dans mission ça.
D'accord, merci.
Et puis ouais long un petit Jean-Loup même faire forme dégager.
All right. What's the message for June 22nd for the English viewers?
So for the English viewers, it is so important that we vote. Recently, we saw in the past 4 years how important our judiciary bench was. We saw the executive branch, the president, work towards his own agenda. We saw the legislative branch work towards their own agenda. It's important that we as the community exercise our right to vote. June 22nd is the election. voting starts June 12th to June 20th. The last day to vote is June 22nd. My name is Judge Dwayne Esther Paul. My name will be on the ballot throughout Brooklyn, no matter where you live in Brooklyn. If you live in Canarsie, Bedford-Stuyvesant, Williamsburg, Mill Basin, Flatbush, Madisa en créole, même n'importe côté où habiter en Brooklyn, ou à joindre non moins sous ballot là. Prends soin. Marquez Judge Paul for surrogate, même si vous habitez Canarsie, Flatbush, n'importe côté où vous joignez non moins. Tant pis, and for my English speakers, exercise your right to vote. Because we know that our people, our ancestors, our family members fought blood, sweat, and tears for our right to vote.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, for the English speakers, I just want to know that I, Antoine Koch, endorse Judge Dwayne Paul for surrogate court for Kings County. The entire people in Brooklyn area should vote for our own. Judge Paul is one of our own. Judge Paul will represent. So therefore, I encourage everyone in Brooklyn to support Judge Paul for civil court, for surrogate court for Kings County. Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you, merci en pile.
All right.
Une image, Peter Bouchon, si tout le monde dit que le son est mal fait.
6 million people.
Bedford is the candidate for the 45th district. The 45th district needs someone who can bring the youths together and give them a vision to live for. The big election is very important, but these election, city council election, is very important. I am urging all members of the 45th district to vote for Anthony Beckford on June 22nd. He is the candidate to bring change to the community. He is the candidate to unite the community. On June 22nd, please vote Anthony Beckford.
My name is Anthony Beckford. I am the candidate, the Democratic candidate for the 45th District, which is Flatbush, East Flatbush, Midwood, Marine Park, Flatlands, and Kensington. I am the people's candidate. I am the #1 choice and the only true Democrat that's running in the district for the June 22nd Democratic primary. You can vote early from June 12th to June 20th or vote on election day, which is June 22nd, for me, Anthony Beckford, as your #1 choice. A vote for me is a vote for you, the people, and a vote for our community. Let's make change happen. Let's save our kids. Let's save our homes. Let's save our small businesses. Let's make sure that we are empowered as one people.
Tout haïtien dans district 45 lan gen ta campé sous deux pieds yo pour élection mardi 22 juin 2021 cap vini là. Yo déjà choisi Anthony Beckford. Anthony Beckford, c'est un vrai démocrate pour City 40 so district 45 lan. Anthony Beckford t'es toujours défendre communauté haïtienne dans domaine logement, petit business, financement pour organisation yo ak un pile l'autre domaine. Anthony c'est un leader consistant qui t'a aidé haïtien dans période TPS là. Et il t'a toujours aidé tout haïtien qui besoin vin citoyen américain. Anthony pral bataille pour assurer qu'il travaillait essentiel yo joindre l'argent risque yo te prendre en COVID-19 là. Pour chaque petit monde recevoir un laptop pour apprentissage yo. Locataire ak propriétaire yo joindre remboursement sous taxe, permettre yo joindre logement qui abordable dans communauté a. Anthony Beckford te recevoir plus passer 40 endorsement dans mes organisation cap défendre nous. Mardi 22 juin nous même qui dans communauté a. Mes amis, assurez que nous pral voter Anthony Beckford pour City 40 45e district. Yon vote pour Anthony, c'est une victoire pour peuple là.
Tout le monde qui vient dans la communauté pour venir supporter, et spécialement merci à David Wepren qui est un candidat pour City Controller. Moi j'ai rencontré David depuis en 2001 quand je travaille pour campagne le dans City Council. Après ça je monté dans City Council, moi je travaille ensemble avec pendant mon community board district manager, je travaille avec le tout comme assembly person. Ça crée les son monde qui toujours gain focus sur bagage communautaire. Lui toujours assurer que les gens qui dans office travaillent dessus pour aider chaque monde qui vient dans l'office. Je me songe le me travail dans l'office le vendredi. Mon a juste entré et puis on parler avec lui. Pas de besoin d'appointement. Parce que il dit comme ça, c'est pour nous tous mettre la communauté en premier. Avec l'expérience que moi j'ai avec lui, moi viens qui connais qui gens, monde qui est élu supposé occuper de communauté. Moi j'ai 20 ans d'expérience à travailler pour le gouvernement cité de New York là. Avec un exemple que j'ai joué de travail avec David Weapon, je connais que je fais travail là. Depuis le premier jour. Et puis, moi-même, moi endorsé, moi bail bénédiction pour David, que me connaît, qui va faire un bon travail comme contrôleur city. Contrôleur, c'est lui-même qui occupe de l'affaire financière city. Il gagne plus d'expérience, ni dans le domaine privé, ni dans le domaine public, et lui-même qui va l'assurer que pension, les gens qui travaillent dans le site restent solides. Parce que nous ne pouvons pas faire tout 20 ans, 25 ans de travail, et puis pour nous l'heure pour nous jouer une pension ou pour nous jouer une pension. C'est ça que moi-même, moi, supporter lui. Nous venons supporter lui parce que nous connaissons l'autre depuis plus de 20 ans. Nous connaissons qui travaille dans la communauté et nous connaissons qui travaille dans la communauté. Mais comme nous disons, je ne peux pas faire travail tout seul. Moi, j'ai besoin que tout le monde mette avec moi, toute la communauté. Les maris, les voisins, les amis. Je vais voter le 22 juin. Aller en masse, voter c'est pas un bagage ou faire le seul. Si on ne peut pas aller le 22, on a commencé à voter depuis le 12 juin jusqu'à 20 juin. Nous prétendons supporter Marie adam-Ovide pour City Council, supporter David Weapon pour City Controller. Merci. Attendons à la victoire.
On to victory.
Dépôt tendez Mosayo, équité, sécurité et santé, pas oublier, c'est sous 3 gros roches du feu sayo que démocrate Marie adam-Ovide monte campagne pour le Vin City Council. C'est dans le job ça, il prend le gourmet pour tout le monde dans Southeast Queens, Haïtien Queens Village, Cambria Heights, Hollis, St. Albans, Jamaica, Springfield Gardens, en al voyer Marie adam-Ovide monter jouer élection 22 juin 2021 ça. Marie adam-Ovide n'est pas bon ici de 20 ans depuis dans fonction publique. Il déjà prend bel plan comme Community Board District Manager. Ça veut dire expérience avec endurance. C'est là datou Marie adam-Ovide gagne en mail pour le gagner par RIA et puis rive fait tout bel projet lui atterri dans la communauté noire. Kounye mais ça pour nous tout faire. Jour élection pour NYC Council, on a le voté démocrate 22 juin 2021. People's number one choice là par l'autre monde que Marie adam-Ovide. Laisse ça n'a dit ensemble. Vive communauté haïtienne Queensland avec Marie adam-Ovide.
Paid for by Marie adam-Ovide for Queens. Caribbean Images TV, PeterPushon.net.
My name is Casilda Roper Simpson, and I am running for Civil Court Judge, Kings County in Brooklyn. The election is June 22nd, 2021, and I am prepared for this position. I am presently an administrative law judge and also an adjunct professor teaching criminal justice. I have been a criminal defense attorney, I have managed a foster care agency, and I have managed and handled and conducted criminal and civil trials. I was one of the first attorneys on the Adam-Ovide case, the Patrick Bailey case, who was killed and shot by a police officer that later shot Mr. Amadou Diallo. For the people of Kings County, and I will be a judge for the people of Brooklyn. Thank you. Please vote June 22nd for Casilda Roper Simpson.
I am presently a Supreme Court judge. I've been a judge for 7 years and a lawyer for 30 years. I'm the only candidate with the experience that's necessary to handle the complexity of the cases in surrogate court. Please know, when you elect me, you elect someone who cares about community and about people and understands that people are being taken advantage of, and I want to stop that. Thank you. So on June 22nd, please vote for Rosemary Montalbano for surrogate court judge.
I'm Eric Adams. I became a police officer to bridge the gap between us and to take on systemic racism from within. I'm running for mayor because we need a real plan for recovery. To revitalize our city, New Yorkers need to feel safe and secure, that our kids can play without getting hit by a stray bullet. I spend my life making New York families safer, and with the right leadership, we will rise up again. Paid for by Eric Adams 2020.
Caribbean Images, on a promis pour attention, ce programme pour toujours penser avec Caribbean Images, Peter Pouchon. En semaine là, il y a une bonne nouvelle que Biden a annoncé 18 mois extension pour TPS pour tout haïtien capable de sincérité par ici toujours jusqu'à ce que nouvelle ordre et COVID-19 c'est bonne nouvelle tout il y a plus de monde qui prend vaccin pays a pour ouvrir très bientôt et mauvaise nouvelle que nous recevoir docteur communautaire médecin docteur Christian Massi est censé paraître devant juge semaine là ça te fait un pile bruit dans New York un pile monde a demandé ça qui passé docteur nous t'es rentré en contact avec docteur Dalmassi il fait connaître que et oui il était présenté et il pour retourner encore à son processus lié docteur Christian Massi bon on a souhaité au courage dans moment difficile ça Peter Pouchon Caribbean Image Kembela et n'a pas autour 18 mai à te rendre possible année ça et conseiller général Lothio Jacques était présent en pile jazz Zin t'es joué avec Alan Carvey et plusieurs artistes invités Live of Hope toute équipe Live of Hope là Father One toute équipe là Dr. CP tout le monde nous pas remercier tout le monde qui tout pour support avait fait drapeau à Boogie Production qui a fait un bon travail qui fait de good job Robinson Joseph et toute l'équipe qui a participé Caribbean Image Peter Pouchon a quitté avec 18 mai depuis dans Brooklyn Peter Pouchon until then thank you for watching.
To the river, and the wash us